Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ruth Reviews. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you're not a subscriber, you're also welcome. So today on this show, it's been a while I review a book. So I have an amazing book I'm reviewing today titled Burning Capsules, a 31 manual book by Pastor Daniel Olawande, fondly called P. Daniel. This is the first time I'm going to be reviewing a book by P. Daniel, but this is first book has really gotten me on my knees many times. Like at times I had to, include them in my quiet times daily because the book is just amazing. It's for every young believer out there wanting to grow more in God. Even pastors that you want to know more of God. Now this book is just 111 page, but it's a manual, as I've said. It's for 31 days, just like a month, just a chapter a day, like I did, and it's going to be I promise it's going to be an amazing journey. Okay, so I'm just going to be talking about some topics that really affected me and prompted me to take actions. The first day was day 9 when he was talking about honor, and he was saying it that most of us that have spiritual fathers, we don't honor their wives. And truth be told, and most of us, he was saying it very well that if you really want to get the grace of God on your man of God's life, you should appreciate his wife more, because his wife is the assistant Holy Spirit, like he calls his wife that does a lot of things for him. And if the wife is not that liberal, to allow God's grace on his life, you are not going to be seeing him in the first place. So I remember that day, the last discussion that there was to pick our phones and call our spiritual father's wife or check up on them, which I did. Don't only focus on your spiritual father or your leaders or your pastors alone. Do it to get closer to their wives. It will make the pastors happy. Trust me. And then another day is day 13, where he was talking about where is my Mary, where he talks about marriage, and he really talks about the importance of getting it right in who you get married to, in relation with your vision, in relation with your dreams, with the mindset God has given you. So he was saying a lot of times that when you want to go into marriage, have someone that your vision aligns, can complement yours. Then another day I'm going to be talking about is where he talks about us honoring fathers. Yeah, I couldn't forget that. That is the first preliminary chapters of the book, and he exhausted when he was saying that of this generation, most of us want to do big things for God. You had those revelations, angelic encounters, and you just want to go. No, you honor fathers that's been there. Where he put a disclaimer out that there's supposed to be a balance. Trust me, there's supposed to be a balance between we honoring them should not make us lose our self-worth, like what God has put into you here. You shouldn't lose it, but at the same time, balance it up. Honor them when you need to honor them, but doesn't mean you should how I say, look down on yourself. So there should be a balance. And then the last one I'm going to be talking about basically where is chapter 10. Each chapter is actually called Burning Capsule. So we're saying my pastor, my prayer life is dry. And the key thing I pick out of that chapter basically is we're saying that we need to be very flexible when it comes to our prayer. And if you are building a prayer culture, just don't start 1 hour straight. They were saying that we should build a culture that if you want to start by setting a time apart early in the morning. So he was giving us example of himself that at least he spends in the morning before using social media. And this is one of the things I said in the gathering last month, where I was like, I feel like as a believer, the first thing to do in the body is not to pick your phone, and the last thing to do is not social media. Both the first thing and the last thing to do is to communicate with your creator, because he's your source. And then also he was saying it that we should be flexible. You can change your prayer time. If maybe you have an engagement at that prayer time that you picked, and you cannot maybe stay in your secret place. He was saying that there was a time that he had an engagement early in the morning. He just plugged his AirPods, was praying in tongues as he was moving. So I picked that kid up. At times, don't be too rigid, like this is my prayer time, it must stay. I appreciate consistency though, but also be flexible. Have this consciousness, like Holy Spirit said, that consciousness of God's presence everywhere you go. It's not static to your prayer place, it's not static to a place. You yourself, you are representative of God. So have this understanding that you carry God everywhere you go. Guys, I can't stop talking about this book because this book is very, very exhaustive. a very big thank you to the person that introduced me to this book. I was just having this idea that I want to review a book, a catching, very catching book, and I think this book really did it for me. So if you're out there, you can get it on Amazon, other platforms. It's not free. You actually have to buy it, and I think it's a very good investment if you are building up your library. So that'll be all today. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys are catching up on my Let's Declare series that we do every weekend. Please do, and send it to everyone that needs help out there. I'm going to see you guys next video. Have a very wonderful week. Bye bye.